everyone, Stacy here, and today I'm going to bring you a brand new video in the Bow-it-All Basics and Beyond video series. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a double layered bow using your Bow-it-All. The Bow-it-All is the first tool out there that will allow you to create a double layered bow all in one. Before, we used to have to make a bow, and then make another bow, and then we'd have to tie them together, and then we'd have to fiddle with them to get them all straight. Not anymore. So let's get started. Let me show you how to set up the tool for the double layered bow, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to create one. I also have the Bow-it-All and all the wonderful tools that come in your package set out. You get your board, your 2 helping hand clips, your scissors, your little foam ribbon holders, you get your ribbon spool adjusters, and then you get all of your pegs and your wrench. Alright, so let's get started. Oh, and I forgot one important thing. You also get this wonderful tote to carry your Bow-it-All into. You can also purchase the Bow-it-All accessory sets. This gives you extra pegs, an extra set of helping hand clips, and an extra wrench. And I'll show you in other videos how you can use these great tools. Okay, so let's get started. First, to set up your board, you're going to want to take and you're going to want to flip out your ribbon holders. These are located underneath your board. They just flip out. Then you're going to take your ribbon pegs. These are the pegs that do not have a locking nut on them, and you're going to screw those right in to, whoops, excuse my hand, into the holders. Okay, check this one. Okay. Then you're going to take what I call our little rubber Pac-Man. But anyway, these are our ribbon spool pads, and these go right over the ribbon spool peg. And what you're going to do is you're going to place it on the peg, and then you're going to hold both thumbs at the top, hold the bottom, and just push straight down and clip it right there into the corner. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. And there you go. Okay, so we've set up our ribbon spool holders. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to set our locking pegs up with the size bow that we want to create. So today I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a 4-inch bow. I'm going to take our first peg, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to screw it into the 3-inch mark on the second row of peg holes on the board. Then you're going to take your locking wrench and you're just going to very lightly lock it in place. Then you're going to take another one of your locking pegs and you're going to go ahead and you're going to screw that into, this is going to be 1-inch, 2-inch, 3-inch, 4-inch. So we're going to screw that into the 7-inch mark. Take your locking wrench, lock it down. Okay, you set up your back row with your pegs. Now we're going to set up our front row. You're going to take another locking peg and you're going to just step in one. So you're going to come in on the one on the right to the 6.5-inch mark. Screw it down. You want to make sure that your locking pegs are tight but not over tightened. This will prevent them from moving and creating a bow that's uneven. Okay, with your peg on the left, it's at the 3-inch, so you're going to come into 3.5-inch, and you're going to screw that down. Okay, now I'm not going to put a back ribbon on this bow, so I'm not going to use the helping hand peg holes. So that we have basically set up our board for the double layered bow. Now, the double layered bow can be achieved with both the new Bow-it-All version 2.0, but you can also do it with the original board, and I've already set the original board up to show you basically that it's set up pretty much the same. You're going to come to the 3, the 7, step in one on the left, step in one on the right, and then you're ready to create your bow. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we are going to use the Bow-it-All version 2. Okay, I'm going to take my ribbon spool adjusters and I'm going to put those on my ribbon spool pegs. And basically what the ribbon spool adjusters, I've told you before, those are just for the new spools of ribbon. They all seem to want to have that size hole in them, so we just created those to keep your ribbon from wobbling on the pegs. Now, these are our wonderful scissors and the helping hand clips, which I'm going to set aside. Okay, so now let's get started to create the bow. First, place your ribbon on your ribbon spool peg. Then you're going to take your ribbon and you're going to go flat against these back 2 pegs. Only use the back 2 pegs for the first step. So you're going to take, and I usually leave about 6 inches off to the left, and I like to put a point in my ribbon so that I know which is my cut end of my ribbon. So you're going to take and you're going to go flat against those back 2 pegs and you're going to do your figure 8. So you're going to come and you're just going to do that figure 8. Let me show you again. Flat, go right through those pegs, around the back of the one on the left, and right back to the front. Okay, now we're going to only be using the front 2 pegs. So we want to take our ribbon and you want to come right through the center of the 2 rows of pegs. And you're going to come to the peg on the right, in the front, and you're going to take and you're coming around the front, go through your center, around the back of the peg on the left, and bring that to the front. Now, that's all you need to do to create a double layered bow on the Bow-it-All version 2 and the Bow-it-All original. Take and come over the top, bring your ribbon to the back. Let go of the ribbon in your left hand and pick it up in the back. Then you're going to take the ribbon in your right hand down, the ribbon in your left hand up, come around the front of all your loops, go up underneath, and bring that ribbon right back to the back. Bring those 2 pieces of ribbon together, and now you're going to switch hands. You're going to take the working ribbon, the ribbon on the spool, in your left hand now, and the cut ribbon in your right hand. You're going to make a little loop, come over the top, come through your loop, take the cut ribbon back in your right hand. You do not want to take it in your left hand because that is not going to tie the bow properly. Take that ribbon, cut ribbon in your right hand, working in your left, and just start pulling straight out to your sides. And then you're just going to do a little walk-in. Okay. And then, as I've shown you before, you just want to adjust your center knot so it looks just right before you tie off your bow. And now you've created your locking C. Okay. Just keep rocking back and forth, walking it. Okay. And I think that's good. Okay, now, as I've shown you in previous videos, let's straighten up. You can take and you can cut your tails right on the board if you'd like. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut my tails. And I'm doing a dovetail cut, which you bring both pieces together, fold them in half, and then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to go from the cut end straight down to the folded end, and that's going to give you a nice dovetail. Now, you're going to take and you're going to pull your bow right off the tool, flip it around. Now I've used some wire ribbon. As you know, I like the wire ribbon, but I also do like the ribbon that you just shake and it goes. And there you go. you have a double layered basic perfect bow to go on your project. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and you'll come back and join us again soon. I'm going to be doing another video to show you how to do double layered, double loop, triple loop, multi-loop bows, bows with the back ribbon. So please come back and visit us soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.